And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Unlimited Freedom. This is Vaughn with Unlimited Freedom. We are live for our Friday session. Before I jump into it, guys, I am not a financial advisor, okay? This is not financial advice. Anything I say on here is for educational purposes only, entertainment purposes only, and the full disclaimer is linked in my description. So for this broadcast, we're going to first and foremost crack into the Q&A where I go through the week's questions and I will answer them. I'll also respond to your guys' comments. I appreciate everybody who drops me a comment in the comment section. So I'm going to go through and respond to all of those, right, as well as any live chats. So if you guys want to have a little bit of interaction, make sure that you drop me a live chat and I will get into that as well. We're going to do a couple of updates. I've got a Live Good update for you, as well as crypto option, and also an update on the HYIPs. So I'm going to get into that. Then we've got news, right? We've got news in the space. GS Partners has become GS Pro, and there are shenanigans going on, right? There's shenanigans. So, I got to bring it to you. I got to let you know what's going on in the world of crypto. As you guys are coming in, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. They're just not, right? They're not giving it to you packaged in a tasty way for your tasting pleasure, right? The sauce, the orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce is just not coming from anywhere else, but you're going to get it here. And now after we get into the latest debacle, right? The latest nonsense, right? The latest craziness with GS Pro, formerly GS Partners. Now, after we do that, we're going to break into episode 2 of the Novatech saga, right? So last week we had a great intro, a great episode 1 where we didn't, Novatech wasn't hardly even mentioned, right? We went all the way back to AWS mining and the very beginning, right? The first appearance of Cynthia Petion and Eddie Petion, and we talked about everything that happened with AWS mining from the inception to the fraud warnings, to the collapse, to the move to Dubai. And it brought us right up to that point, right, where AWS mining shut down. And right before, right, a matter of weeks, a matter of a couple of months before we see the first emergence and the first appearance of Novatech. So we're going to be getting into that. We are breaking it down the way nobody else is breaking it down for you. We're giving you the good, the bad, the ugly, all the behind the scenes information so that you can be informed, right, about what's really going on in the space. Right now, we know all the latest information about the Canada, the hearings and everything like that, where Novatech hasn't shown up. No lawyers have shown up. Cynthia's nowhere to be seen. They've been unable to locate her. Right. So either she's ignoring, right, the court filings, or they can't even locate her to serve her. So I mean, she's probably in Dubai, right? But don't quote me on that. So that's what we're going to do, right? So first and foremost, without further ado, let me go ahead and crack into the comments. We've got, somebody commented about Shao Bank. I got a lot of people who really love this one. Shao Bank, top business. Shao provides guarantees and deposit insurance. I said that's always good. Now, as far as guarantees and insurance and all that other stuff in the DeFi space, you got to kind of just take that as it is. Nothing is really guaranteed in the DeFi space, right? We want, of course, Shao Bank has been doing everything very, very professionally, and I love their professionalism. And I think it's great, right? And I hope that they last a long, long time. But having said that, I don't do guarantees and I don't do, too much insurance, right? Some of the insurance things are okay, but others I can live without. Somebody else commented, and that was a comment from Smart Marketing Group. This comment is for TRY, try 1990. And this was on one of the HYIP videos. He says, G miner rugged like 3 times already, always with another domain. Still people falling for this blankety blank. Well, I responded 4 times now because they rugged again. Right, it's just one of those things. You're gonna see that in the hype space, right? The ones that just keep coming back for more and more and more and more, and they're there for like a day or two and then they rug. I mean, it just is what it is. With the hype space, guys, it's like, okay, I'm gonna throw in $20. We'll see if I can triple my money, right? And and if not, hey, I've lost $20. So you don't go and throw $10,000 into a hype, right? You just don't do it. Now, hype is HYIP. It stands for high yield investment product. HYIP, high yield investment plan or investment product, right? And so the super high yield ones, they're definitely the most risky, and most of them rug out in like a day or two, right? So I mean, it's not like I mean, it is what it is. I like to play with them, right? Some people like to play them, other people don't want to do it, right? And it's fine. I just believe that we all have the power of choice to make the decisions we want to make, to do what we want to do with our own money, right? I mean, it sounds reasonable to me, sounds logical, sounds like it makes sense, but some people don't think that way. All right. Here is a comment from Jesse Pulley, 2389. And Jesse says, I lost in both Novatech and GS Partners. But thanks to you, I now see how I'm supposed to move in this space. You are a blessing for people like me who knew nothing about crypto. But my eyes are open now, and I'm not going to let those losses stop me from gaining financial freedom. Thank you for opening my eyes. I wish you all the success in life, brother. Guys, I guarantee you the hate channels, right? The haters are not getting comments like that. Right? Hit the like button, because nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Nobody is changing lives in the space, right? I mean, I have had people write to me saying that they were getting ready to end it all, but have now flipped the script and are now being successful in the space. Now, nobody else is giving it. I mean, listen, nobody else is doing it like that. We're talking about value, right? Life-changing value. So God bless this guy for dropping me this comment. I really appreciate it. I said that I love the comment, and then somebody else says, you want to save money? Don't invest in Ponzi's, and be careful of any MLM that has a crypto component. Okay, dude. Yeah, I mean, look. You want to save money, don't do anything, right? I mean, if you're, we don't want to operate in fear, right? We want to operate in faith. If you stay stagnant and you don't do anything, then sure, you'll be able to save money, right? But you're also never going to hit, right? So some of these things hit, right? And you get like these huge returns, and it's great. But if you never play, right, you're never going to hit. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, sure. I mean, avoid quote unquote Ponzi schemes, avoid MLMs, right? That's fine. You can do that, right? And be safe and secure, but you're never going to hit. You're never going to get that hit, that bullseye, because you're not playing, right? You're going to strike out every time because you never swing, right? Somebody commented on Live Good. Are they still paying? You didn't speak about. Yes. Live Good is paying. I get paid every week. So first of all, my membership is free, right? Because I've got a couple of people who have signed up under me. And then also I get paid a little stipend from Live Good every Thursday. And actually, for those of you who are a part of Live Good, and this is good that we're talking about Live Good, because this is one of the ones that I wanted to update now. So for those of you who are part of Live Good, if you log in and you have been getting payments, you're going to have to fill out, if you're in the United States, you got to fill out a 1099, right? Because they're doing taxes, right? So they're sending everybody a 1099 for their taxes. That's a good thing, right? That shows legitimacy. Live Good is one of those plays where it's like, it's not going to rug pull on you, man. It's a health and wellness company. You know what I'm saying? It's not like gonna, they're not taking investments, right? It's you purchase the product, use the product, get the results, share it with people around you, and you build a little business. We're not talking about, I'm not sitting here saying you're gonna become a millionaire off Live Good, right? I'm a relatively right? Listen, I'm not the most popular person in the world, right? But I have a decent batting average in the space, right? I have a decent, I'm not the best, I'm not the worst, right? And I make a nice little chunk of change every Thursday from Live Good, right? You could too. You could probably do better than me, right? Because I'm not. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going out and like making phone calls and buying weight loss leads and calling people and all that stuff. You could be doing, or anybody could be doing. The Live Good opportunity is a much bigger opportunity than what I personally have partaken in. But even with that, I get paid a little bit, and you will too if you share it, because these products are great. Look, it's a no-brainer for somebody who takes supplements, right? I save money, a lot of money with the Live Good supplements. I'm already a person who is a fanatic. I mean, well, in America, a healthy person is a fanatic, right? Because there's so many people who don't exercise, don't work out, don't take care of their body, right? And I'm at an age, right, where I could definitely, believe me, I could not be as healthy. I could not have as much energy. I do a lot to maintain that. And one of the things that I do is I take a lot of supplements. I was already taking super greens. I was already taking super reds. I was already, I was drinking crappy coffee that wasn't good for me. Now I drink the Live Good organic stuff that's a lot better. I was already taking multivitamins. Now I save a ton of money on it, right? I was already taking pre-workout, post-workout, right? So everything that Live Good has, I was already taking and spending a heck of a lot of money on it. So I saved money with it. It's just a no-brainer for people who are into fitness and who are into health and wellness. And right now what they're doing is they've got this 1,000,000-member movement. So as we approach and it's a diversity play, right? It's a diversity. If you want to be involved in something that's not a crypto investment platform, right? This is a diversity play with Live Good. The 1,000,000-member movement, as we approach 1 million members in our first year, we want to celebrate with an exciting promotion for helping us get there. Enroll 1 new member in December, and then you enter a drawing to win $10,000, right? If you enroll more than 1 new member in December, each additional enrollment gives you an entry to win $50,000. So on the first enrollment, you're entered to possibly win $10,000, and then for every enrollment after that, you get entered to win $50,000. So to celebrate our 1-year birthday on December 13th, right? Any enrollment in December or on or before December 13th earns you double entries. Example, you enroll 1 person in December 2nd, you earn 2 entries to win 10,000. Example 2, enroll 4 people before December 13th, and 3 people after December 13th, you earn 2 entries to win 10,000 and 9 entries, right, to win 50,000. So basically, they're going to be giving away a large sum of money, to some lucky winner, right, who enrolls people. So that's all good. What do I want to highlight for you before I move on from this? Let's see. A product I have been using lately is the creatine, and they just released this, guys. They just came out with this. I'm going to click to learn more about the creatine. Basically, I've already taken creatine, and it's good for it helps you with muscle breakdown and recovery. So you grow you grow your muscles, or you become more physically fit. It adds to your muscle workout, and for males, that's really good because you get that V taper look that pretty much it's like the ideal look for a guy. And then for females, it's good because it helps tighten things up and lift things. And females who have good muscle tone are amazingly sexy. Now, I'm not talking about Wonder Woman, big muscle bound females. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just decent muscle tone. It tightens things up and it just gives you that extra X factor. And most girls don't do it, right? Especially good looking girls. They don't go to the gym because they're like, why would I do that? I'm already good looking. But you could be a lot better looking, right, if you just toned up your muscles a little bit. Description: maximize your performance. Creatine has been the most studied dietary supplement over the last 50 years because of its unique and proven ability to be 100% effective. That means it works 100% of the time for 100% of people. It does what it's supposed to do. It's fuel for our muscles, our brain, and our heart. Okay. Our bodies make some of it, but most of it comes from our diet, and we're not getting enough of it on a daily basis. This is the creatine product. Okay. Because of that, we are not providing the proper amount of fuel to our muscle tissues, our brain, our heart, and other tissues, which can lead to muscle loss, cramping, poor metabolism, and slower brain processing speeds. Our bodies need creatine to survive, right? As we age, our muscle mass continues to decrease. This eventually leads to other ailments such as sarcopenia. I guess that's a problem with the muscles, insulin resistance, loss of energy and libido, which God forbid, right? Weak bones, limited mobility, loss of concentration, poor sleep, dehydration, and more. Live Good's creatine plus HMB provides the extra fuel for your muscles to do more work and slow down age-related muscle loss and cognitive decline. It improves muscle mass, recovery, endurance, and stamina, sleep, hydration, and even brain function. Plus, we've added beta hydroxy beta methibutyrate, or HMB. HMB has been demonstrated to slow the process of muscle loss and accelerate muscle recovery. When used in conjunction with creatine, the HMB actually enhances the effects on performance and recovery. In fact, research indicates that when taken together, you can achieve 10 through 15% increase in strength in less than 4 weeks. The Live Good Creatine plus HMB is a full 5 grams of creatine monohydrate, 3 grams of HMB per serving, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. No junk fillers, no flavors, no additives, because we care about as much as what's in our product as we do about what stays out. Mix 1 scoop of your favorite beverage daily, right? 1 scoop of water or your favorite beverage, right? Okay, so pro tip. Consider loading dose of 1 scoop 4 times a day for 5 days to achieve results in 1 to 2 weeks. Without a loading dose, expect to see results in 4 to 6 weeks. If combined with a regular exercise program, take after exercise and combine with carbohydrates. So there's a pro tip for you. Now, let's do a quick price comparison, and then we'll get back to the Q&A. The Live Good Creatine plus HMB is $19.95, right, for a member price. If you get the Bionics, which is like competition, $65, right? If you get the creatine from Transparent Labs, $48. Live Good member price, $19.95. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about on that difference, right? All right, let's give a couple shout outs to you guys in the chat. We got Flaco Dominican ready for the sauce, and I got it for you, baby. I got it right here. Mitch Fat Enterprises, what's up, Vaughn? Glad to be here to catch the sauce live again for a bit. Looking forward to a prosperous 2024. Absolutely. The Call of Duty man, hey, Vaughn, thanks to you for all the sauce you deliver. Guys, you love the sauce, right? I also have learned a lot on these platforms because of you. Crypto option, and now I'm in crypto fund waiting to see what happens. Thanks again. You are welcome. Crypto option and crypto fund are both great plays, right? I'm going to be talking a little bit more about crypto option. We've got some new sauce to deliver for you guys on the crypto option front, and I will be getting into that in a second. So stay tuned for that. All right. So that's the quick Live Good update. Yes, they are still paying. Excuse me. We have a message 6 days ago from PopFeed 234 said, I just spoke to someone in Australia who has a team in the USA about GS Partners, and they say it's business as usual. People can access accounts. Supposedly, the leadership team stated they have been speaking with regulators to sort things out. Of course, they're going to say that. Of course, guys. Don't fall for it, right? This thing is on its way out. If you're in GSP, try to get your money out. I just spoke to a good friend of mine who's in GSP, and coming in, he's going to be trying to get his money out. Hopefully it's not too late, right? But send an email to support. Do whatever you have to do. Try to get your money, right? They gave me mine. How did I get my money? Because I got myself kicked out. And I got myself kicked out because I talked about it on the internet, right? It's like, dude, you know, what are you running some kind of criminal organization that nobody can talk about on the internet? You're going to kick me out for talking about you on the internet? Anyway, it worked out as a blessing in disguise because I actually got my money. They gave me my money. They said, see ya. They said, here's your money. Please take down the YouTube videos. Well, I took the money and I did not take down the YouTube videos because you're not going to tell me. I can put up a YouTube video if I want. What are you going to do? And this person says, do you have anyone on the inside who is currently in GSP? I need to find out. Okay, so please just go along with what I just said, man. Pull your money out if you can. The people I know who are heavy into GSP they are totally sold out Jim Jones Kool-Aid drinking cult members. Right? They're only going to toe the line, bro. They're not going to tell you the truth. Right? I'm a person of the truth. Right? I tell the truth. That's why I get in trouble, right? That's why I get in trouble for telling the truth. All right. And then Grant Stanley chimed in and said, don't listen to the leaders. They know it was a scam. James 3801 chimed in and said, it's a lie. A lie. Business is not usual in USA. USA is blocked from the GSP website. Only if you have a VPN from another country. Even then, you have a KYC issue logging in if a US citizen. So, I said it before. I will say it again. That's not right. Business is over. Okay? If anyone has access to their funds, you need to go ahead and withdraw them. Right? Please listen to me, guys. This is the same. I mean, if you can withdraw your funds, right? Please listen to me at this point, because this is the same thing that happened with just like Novatech all over again. And I was saying, when this thing started, I was saying, guys, take your money out. Novatech has been great, but it's time to take the money out, right? And that's where we're at with GS Partners, guys. It just is what it is on that front. All right. Okay, and then Grant Stanley says, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. Come January 16th, we have a very nice surprise for the 999. You can fast forward your investment, and we can pay you on September 2024. Just please, I ask, please be patient. No need to worry, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I read your comment, dude, but I have no idea what that means. All right, and then Grant again says, please tell me that Bruce is in the crosshairs of the SEC as well as Brendan. I'm sure that all the states and affiliates and their downlines. So yeah, I mean, I've been warning about GS Partners for a couple of months now, right? They will be all the way gone soon. The only way that the promoters will be in trouble, guys, is if they actually used misrepresentation, and then that would have to be proven in court. It would have to be proven that you misrepresented GS Partners as an actual security, right? And that you didn't give any disclaimer. You didn't tell people about any of the risks involved with crypto. Now, I think most of the promoters, I don't know, but I would say most of the promoters probably had some sort of disclaimer, right? And so it's going to be, if you want a promoter to get in trouble, you have to understand that a lot of times, even though I know you don't like the higher up promoters, but a lot of times they end up getting screwed too, because they've got a lot of their money in the thing, right? And they end up losing their money also. So you have to understand that. And then also, guys, you have to prove, right? You have to prove that somebody was like recklessly and intentionally making misrepresentations and selling securities without a license. You have to prove that, right? Which they may take some of them to court, maybe not. But if I were you, I wouldn't get hung up on it, man. I would cut your losses and move on. That's the most healthy thing to do. Just, why give somebody so much power that you get low enough to hate that person? Right? It's only going to hurt you. It's going to eat you up on the inside, and it's going to keep you, frankly, it's going to keep you away from a lot of good, like when you harbor hate, it raises up a wall and it keeps your blessings out, right? I don't know. It just works like that. That's how life works, right? So you don't want to have hate in your heart for anybody, man. Just is what it is, right? You were in a risky crypto platform. It rugged out. Move on. Okay. Blue Sky is always in the comment section dropping heat. I really appreciate you, Blue Sky. I appreciate all of your love and support. Blair says, hi and nice video, but after QP rugged, I've lost all faith in any platform. And if they last 15 months, then we'll see. Well, I would warn you about that 15-month thing. Because, if a platform does last 15 months and then you decide to get in it, what if you're getting in it right at the end, right? And then it rug pulls. Yeah, so, I mean, what I would say here is, look, most platforms probably won't last 15 months, right? If you made money on QP, then that is a win, and you have to celebrate it as a win, right? And so, if you came out on top, then you're good. But this space, it's not for, it's you're not supposed to have faith in the platforms. You're supposed to have faith in yourself and in your trading strategy, and then you use the platforms to make money, right? That's the whole idea here, right? So you want to take that faith, and instead of putting it in platforms, just put it in yourself, right? And then you have to take the platforms for what they are, right? It's the wild, wild west, right? It's the new crypto movement, right? The crypto is new. Platforms are new. A lot of these businesses fail. It's understandable. It happens, right? So what you want to do is you want to have a game plan for yourself, right? So know when to hold them, know when to fold them, right? And it may be, Blair, that you've decided to fold, right? And you've decided to leave. That's okay. You've got the right to do that. Of course, that's your decision, right? But like I said, if you never play, you're guaranteed you'll never win, right? The only way to guarantee you never win is if you never play. We got a comment from S. Gunzer, says, Vaughn, the section you did on Novatech is excellent. Nobody else is giving us the same kind of sauce. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, okay? The orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pills, and all I ask is that you hit the like button, right? But this person really liked the subsection that I did last week on Novatech. We're going to be doing episode 2 today, right? And this is going to be an episodic weekly episode that we do, just to give, because there's no way to cover everything that happened from the beginning all the way to up to now where we're at in Novatech in just one day. It can't be done. You've got to give episodes, right? So today we're going to be cracking into episode 2 a little bit later. This person said, nice, thank you. Okay, Jerry Finnan says, there is no court date. Get your facts together and stop misrepresenting Novatech FX with lies. I mean, how many links have I given? How many links have I given to the court documents, guys? Of course there's a court date. There was a court date I watched it. It was on December 22nd. You can be there, right? You can decide to tune in live. But for you to sit here and say there's not a court date, and I'm misrepresenting Novatech at this point, you are being willfully ignorant. You are willfully shutting your eyes, and you're refusing to see what's going on, right? You say, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil is your mantra right now, and you are willfully you're being willfully ignorant. You're being ignorant on purpose because it's obvious there's court dates. We've got the documentation. A lot of us have sat into the actual court events. They're happening in Canada right now. The last one of them happened on the 22nd of December. So I said to you before, I say it again. What are you talking about? Right? Do you care to back up what you're saying here with some sort of evidence? Right? Because everything that I say, I'm backing up with actual evidence. Right? I'm not just making statements. I'm backing the statements up with the actual evidence. But you're saying that, what, I'm just misrepresenting Novatech with lies? Are you kidding me? Blue Sky said large sums of money. Bags for everyone. Right. And I've gotten a lot of good feedback on the video that I did on the crypto debit card that I'm using. It's the Ultimo card. And it's one of those things where you can open up a bank account, a crypto bank account. It's an offshore bank account, right? And you can actually take your crypto. Like, for example, I can take my crypto from my Exodus wallet. I can shoot it onto my card, my Ultimo card, and then I can take that card, go to the ATM, and withdraw real cash. And it's all legit, and it all works, right? So it's a beautiful thing. Let's crack into some more of the comments. Rashid Next Level said it works well. All right, so this person said this is tough to play me over. 19. Any news on GS Pro? Yes, I'm going to be covering GS Pro today, right? So right now we're going through the Q&A. We already did a little hit on Live Good. I want to talk about crypto option. I want to talk about the HYIPs. And then I'm going to give you the sauce on GS Pro, because I got the sauce. I got the hot sauce, hot off the press here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. So this person says, any news on GS Pro? Yes, I'm getting to it. And where the bleep did that come from so quickly? So look, they are trying to rebrand and get out of trouble. GS Partners has gotten a slew of cease and desist orders. So now they're saying, well, maybe if we call ourselves GS Pro, they won't figure it out. Are you kidding? Are you really kidding me right now? Bro, they're going to figure it out, dude. Matter of fact, I don't want to give the cat out of the bag, but they've already figured it out. And then Tough to Play Me Over responded, either that was fast or it was part of an elaborate exit plan planned well ahead. Yeah, I mean, Grant says that there was a backup plan in case something happened. GS Pro only working for certain affiliates in certain countries. All good news. All good news. I mean, not that it's good, but it's relevant and it's true, right? So that's what's going on with GS Partners. Switch over to GS Pro. Yeah, they're trying to dodge this problem that they're having. But it's like I said before, GS Partners has rug pulled multiple times. They would do like one certificate and then they would rug that. And then they would put out a new certificate and rug that. And then they would put out a new investment thing you could do. And then they'd rug that. So they're like the masters of like just rug and re-rug and rug and re-rug. And they've been doing this for a long time. Now, the jig is up though. I mean, the party's over for them, right? They're getting into some real trouble now, right? So, you know, hey man, I hope you locked in some of these quote millions of dollars that you supposedly had, and I hope that you've got a place in the AU, right? Because that's the only place that's not, or like the Philippines or somewhere like that, that's not going to extradite you, right? But look what they're doing. That they're crucifying crypto people, bro. You know. Alrighty. Next up, we've got Angie. Says, great information, Vaughn. You are welcome, Angie. Always love to see you in the comment section. DJ Sky Vision says, I had mine. He's talking about the crypto card, right? And this is the Ultimo crypto card. Link is in the description. Guys, this thing is awesome. Like, you have no, especially if you do a lot of business in crypto, you have no idea. I mean, how much this is going to save you. This card is like saving my life. It's just awesome. If you guys did miss that video, make sure you go back and watch it. It's called Have You Taken the Orange Pill? How You Can Leave the World of Traditional Finance. He's had his for about 8 months now. Love it. I let anyone that I do work on the business side, 20% discount if they send funds to my Ultimo account. Awesome. I'm also surprised you're just now getting yours. Also, yours is yellow, mine is blue, which I changed into a metal gold card. The only thing I don't like about the card is the exchange to fiat process. It may take a day or two, but otherwise, as you say, game changer. ArcFi card is pretty much the same thing. Enjoy and great job. Yeah, so this Ultimo card, I'm super happy with it, guys. Then this person said, how can I get the debit card in Nigeria? You can get it in Nigeria by just following the steps. You just sign up, you go through all the steps, and they will send it to you. I mean, they're based out of Vietnam. So, yeah, they'll send you a card to Nigeria. They'll send pretty much anywhere there's an ATM, you can use this card. Somebody said hello. I said hello and welcome. Monkey Man on Fire is in the house. So Monkey Man on Fire said, thanks, Vaughn. God bless you. I said, God bless you too, brother. Appreciate you. And then as far as the card, this person, Kozak Capital, said that they love it, but don't use it at a gas station or hotel. So that's a good shout out. So the way that I use mine, guys, is I actually go to the ATM, right? So I don't go take the actual card and swipe it everywhere. I take the card to the ATM and withdraw cash and then use the cash. Okay. But once again, from the crypto wallet, the decentralized crypto wallet, to the card, which is an offshore bank account, to the ATM, to cash in hand. this thing is going to save me. I mean, this thing is awesome, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's just, I can't, I mean, it's just awesome. What more can I say? Jonathan Barlow says, "Hey, Vaughn, I took your trading course. I was wondering if the over-the-counter markets, the trade results appear to be different from when I perform in real markets. Is anyone else experiencing this?" I said, shoot me an email if you would like a consultation. So the difference between over-the-counter markets and traditional markets, guys, is over-the-counter markets are traders who are actively trading off hours and over the counter. So it's like me trading against you and you and you and 50 million other, however many traders are on there at the time. Those are the OTC markets, and you can use them 24/7. And I found that the particular strategy that I teach in the trading course works well in OTC sessions. So that was a good comment. Good question. Shout out to you. TRYHY Stewards 4016 says, "Thank you for your consistency on these topics." You're welcome. Nobody is giving you the same kind of consistent sauce that you're getting. No, I mean, it's not just sauce. It's consistent daily dose of sauce. Orange pill sauce. You're not getting it anywhere else, bro. You don't, when you say consistency is what the Unlimited Freedom Network is known for, brother. All right. The YouTube Challenge 1741 says, "Thank you for another awesome video." Thank you. I appreciate you. All you guys who drop me comments, I love you guys. Appreciate every single comment. It helps in the YouTube algorithm. Hitting the like button helps the algorithm. Dropping a comment helps the algorithm. Subscribing to the channel helps the algorithm. And we want to do everything that we can to help the algorithm, because channels like these, if they talk about crypto and stuff like that, YouTube doesn't know what to do, right? Like, is this, should we be promoting this? Should we not be promoting this? So it helps. Your engagement helps me a lot more than you guys realize. Blue Sky says, "Merry Christmas to you and your loved ones." Absolutely. Merry Christmas to you as well. Another comment on the crypto debit card. Thank you. Thank you. I've been looking for the best crypto card. Thank you. You are welcome. GS Partners has rugged. Yes. This person says, this is Paradise 6606. This person says, bleep GS Partners, GS Pro, whatever they call themselves this week. It won't keep them from going to jail. And then he shouts out some people, he shouts out, I guess these people are promoters, all responsible for people losing money and conning people into this scam, and should be held liable for any and all monies they scammed out of the public. I'm going to push back to you on that a little bit. They might have got scammed too, bro. You don't know. They might have lost money too, right? And then also, as long as they were compliantly sharing the opportunity, the promoters, right, are probably not going to be taken to task unless they intentionally made misrepresentations. David says, "Link, please." Guys, all the links are in the description. So you're watching the video now. You're seeing my face, talking head right here, video. Underneath the video is a description. Click the description, click more info. It will open up a drop-down menu. All the links to everything that I talk about is right there. "Hey, Vaughn, did you do a video on Marrowbit? I could have sworn you did. I can't find it." Yes, my videos are still there. All of my videos are up, guys. So I don't take down videos, right? Just because a platform rug pulls or whatever happens, I keep all my videos up. I'm not one of these people who only post videos during the good times and then disappears during the bad times. No, I give you the good, the bad, the ugly, the sauce, regardless. And I keep the videos up too, so you can see all my Marrowbit videos. I like Marrowbit because they were doing 5% a day and they lasted 60 days. And because of that, I got a nice ROI. And a lot of other people did too who were involved in Marrowbit. So, I mean, yeah, it only lasted 60 days, right? But in my estimation, it worked because, it did what it was supposed to do. You got to get in at the beginning with the HYIPs, guys. And just remember, when you do, a lot of them are going to rug, and you just got to accept it, right? So and you don't need to throw thousands of dollars in there. You just got to get in early with whatever you put in. I mean, some of them are as low, like K5NOX is as low as $10. You can get into that. All right, this person gives me a laughy emoji. I must have been losing it on that video, and he was laughing. "Where can I sell USDT besides Binance?" Coinbase? I don't know. I mean, you can sell USDT from a lot of places, but why not get the crypto card and then you can do it that way? That's what I would do, right? Because if you see, here's the thing: if you're selling it and you're selling the crypto and going to like a regulated bank like Bank of America or U.S. Bank or something like that, that's all going to hold records. If you go to an offshore account with a crypto debit card, there's no record of that, bro. Hopefully that makes sense. This person said, LOL, this video was very entertaining. Thank you, brother. It's go time. Guys, and this is what I have to say to you. If you're not watching all the update videos, you might miss some sauce, because I was doing a normal update on Sportsbook Partners, and just, I mean, the sauce just came. And it was like a good 5-minute flow of sauce, right? But if you're not watching the videos, you're not going to see that. So this person loved it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Midas Invest says, great video. Traditional banks have indeed long discredited themselves and outlived their usefulness. The future belongs to neobanks, and Xiao is a strong contender for the flagship role in this industry. Love it. Yeah, I hope Xiao lasts a long time. I love Xiao Bank, man. I mean, weekly dividends, right? And they're paid weekly, and they're actually being paid. It's done in crypto. You get now you don't get a physical debit card, but you do get a virtual card with Xiao Bank. And if you have not checked that out, man, just trust me, right? I'm not in it for no reason, guys. All right. And then this person said, absolutely, Midas Invest. Xiao Bank is a true winner, and I'm grateful that Vaughn took the time to share it with us. It's my number 2 platform and all I'll ever need in the years to come. Cheers, Vaughn. Okay. All right. So we're getting some love for Xiao Bank going on in the comment section. I appreciate it. All right. BY Coda. BY Coda always comments on my Sportsbook Partners updates. He says it's his number 1, but you, Vaughn, have issues. Oh, yes, I do. Right? But that's why you love it, because it would be boring if I didn't have issues. My issues make it fun, right? Like, sometimes it's fun to see somebody's head explode. Yes, I know I have issues. David Mwangai says, I hope both of them can come back. Talking about QP and Novatech. Well, don't hold your breath, bud. And then Tricorium Crypto says, I'll make sure that myself and everyone I know never puts money into GSP because they messed with you. Thank you. I appreciate. See, loyalty is very important. So I appreciate the loyalty, but just trust me. If you put money into those, you'd be throwing it away. Right. So don't put in some money into something that's rugging right now. Like look for another opportunity. There's plenty of them. Trust me. Okay. This person says K5NOX stopped paying me. My withdrawal is stuck in pending. Not sure if this is a rug. Support won't respond, and I've since been kicked out of the Telegram group for asking about money. Okay. I have no idea, but it was paying this morning. And then actually after this guy wrote this comment, I went and checked, and it's still paying. Right. So I don't know if it's a rug in progress or not, but everything that I've checked over here says that K5NOX is still paying. Okay. Now, I want to take a second to let you guys know what is going on with crypto option, because we do have a couple of updates when it comes to crypto option. So I want to pull that up real quick. Make sure that I go over everything with you. First and foremost, guys, crypto option has celebrated 5 months of online service in crypto option, getting stronger every day. Thank you for all the love and support. So 5 months of online service of crypto option, and many more years to come is what they're saying. I've had a couple of interviews with the higher ups at crypto option. They're nice guys. You know what I mean? Guys, you want to get into platforms where you're going to get an ROI, right? And all I can tell you is my experience. And my experience is I am in the green with crypto option. That means I've ROI'd, and I've been in the green for a while. And every day when I make a withdrawal from crypto option and that withdrawal hits my wallet, it's just great feeling of like, because I know that crypto is pure profit passively, right, that I'm receiving from this company. Now, we also have another update, right? There is a New Year's surprise and online completion of our 5 months. So the first 100 lucky investors who will invest directly 10K or above from now until the 31st will get 2% daily and have anytime access to their full capital any time of the day. Grab that before it is gone. So that is a brand new promo that they're doing. Okay, so the Christmas promo is over. Now they're doing a New Year's promo, right? And the way this works is it's called New Year's Surprise. So the first 100 investors who will invest directly 10K or above from now until the 31st will get 2% daily. Now, remember, crypto option gives 1.5% daily. But if you are the first 100 lucky investors who invest directly 10K or above, from now until the 31st, will get 2% daily and have anytime access to their full capital anytime of the day. Grab that before it is gone. So that's the latest updated news on crypto option. And I also just want to go over a couple of the basic things. If you hadn't noticed, they've updated their website again. It looks a lot more professional. It looks a lot better. But you know what? I would rather have a bad-looking website and a company that actually performs than a beautiful, great website and a company that's going to rug me out and take my money, right? And so here it is, advanced option hedge trading platform. Maximize your profits, right? Special option hedge advanced trading service with years of experienced traders. I might go a little geek on you. I might go geek squad here for a second. Hedge trading is, okay, imagine this is the line where you place your trade and you want it to go up. Well, what you do is you place that trade, and let's say it starts to go down. Well, once it starts to go down, you place another trade for a little bit more to hedge that loss. So if it continues down, you're still going to be okay because you've hedged against any losses. All right? You wait until your fees are over. You've gotten enough to where you've paid your fees and maybe even made a little bit, and then you get out. And then you do it another trade. And if it goes your way, wonderful. If it doesn't, you hedge again. But you have to have liquidity in order to do that. That's what crypto option does. Hit the like button because nobody else is giving you that kind of sauce. And if you want to know more about hedge trading, check out my latest Day Trader Tuesday video where I talked in depth about a hedge trading strategy that you can use with a crypto trading platform called HYIP. Okay, that's a really good video as well, just in case you missed it. So they're hedge traders. They're hedge trading. Now, let me go to my favorite part of the website, which is where they break down the business blueprint. It's so simple and effective, and it works. Crypto option has packages, okay? Follow me now. Each package costs 100 USDT, and you can get as many as you want. You get 1.5% daily interest 7 days a week until you 5x your principal. So if you got 100, 500. If you got 1,000, 5,000. If you got 10,000, 50,000. Okay? They have 2 levels of referrals. Level 1, you get 10% commission if you bring somebody in on level 1. Level 2, that means they brought somebody in, not you. You still get 5% referral commission. And that's it. They do USDT, TRC20 in, USDT, TRC20 out. That's it. Right? It's simple. It's beautiful. It works. Right? Crypto option is that guy right now, right? It's one of my it's one of my top platforms in the space. Let's just say that. It's one of my top platforms. All right, so we hit the Q&A. Let me go back into the chat, see if any new chats have come in. All right, Mishfat Enterprises says, yes, GSP is done for the U.S., folks. I sent an email, and they just sent instructions on what I need to do. Everybody should be doing what Shirley Genty says, hey, Shirley, the Call of Duty man. People need to learn to move on. Once it RUGS, pick yourself up and try again. I was in Novatech, AMSYS, Vortic United, QP, and I'm still standing. Plus, I got into your trading program. So shout out to you, man. And if you need anything, reach out to me by email, right? We can always do a one-on-one session. I love this space. And I love the ups and I love the downs, right? I enjoy every single part of it, right? Sometimes there's a crash, sometimes you're high, sometimes you're low, but it's never boring in this space. It's never boring in crypto, right? And then the Call of Duty says, and still learning. Yes, sir. Blue Sky, peace and happy Friday. Peace to you as well, and peace be with you. Kenny Cruz, Novatech sucks. And we're going to be talking more. We're going to be getting into the Novatech section in just a few minutes here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Blue Sky says, Vaughn, your thumbnails and intros are getting better. Thank you. I do appreciate it, Blue Sky. I'm trying to give you guys the best quality sauce that I can here. All right, so before we crack into the latest debacle about what's going on with GS Partners, now GS Pro, let me give you a quick update on the hypes. Guys, Soleti AI. Soleti AI is a DApp. It's a decentralized app. So you connect your MetaMask wallet to it, and you can get an opportunistic fund. It gives you 0.7% a day, and that's just dropped right onto your, right into your wallet, right? And it gives you, but the minimum to get into that is 250 USDT. They also have the Soleti Growth Fund, which you can get, and it gives you 5.5% a day, not 5%, 0.5% a day. And you can get in for as low as 50 USDT. They also have a PAM account. Let me hit up their trade report real quick. This one is called Soleti AI, right? They've had a total trades 345, 250 winners, 95 losers. Their win rate is 72.46%, and their latest day, December 29th, which is today, has a result of 1.61%. That's Soleti AI. Very, very interesting opportunity in the hype space. Also, we've got TradeLikeCrazy.ai. TradeLikeCrazy.ai has been working, right? And they don't give you an exact amount of what you're going to get every day, but I make a little bit of money every day, and they say that they're going to 3x your profits. Also, guys, with TradeLikeCrazy.ai, you can get in as low as $20. Right? So, I mean, it's not like you have to bet the farm. XP, right? XP is another one that's cool. Once again, it doesn't give you a guaranteed rate that you're going to get every day, but I've been growing my Bitcoin with this every single day. And what they do is they do arbitrage trading on your behalf. All you have to do is get in with $200 or more if you want to get the arbitrage trading done on your behalf. That's their trading bot. This is XP.io. All the links to all this stuff is in my description, guys. The cool thing about XP is that you can place your own arbitrage trades if you ever want to try your hand at arbitrage trading, which I think is really cool. Now, here's one that I want to really hit on because I haven't talked about it for a little while. It's called Lux Watches Club. Lux Watches Club, the world's first online platform for investing in the luxury watch segment, available to everyone. So what these guys do is they flip watches, right? They deal with Rolex, they deal with Hublot, which is a Swiss luxury watchmaker, Audemars Piguet. Listen, Patek Philippe, Breguet, guys. Full disclosure here, I am not a big watch person. Like I don't wear like a $40,000 watch on my wrist. I'm just not that type of guy. But I know that there's a lot of people who are, and I know that luxury watches, there's a lot of money in the buying, selling, and trading of luxury watches. So with luxwatches.club, they're offering us an investment offer where we get 1 to 3% a day, right, on the investment. The partners, if somebody enrolls under you, you get 10%. Under them, 2%, and under them, 1%. So the referral bonuses are 10%, 2%, and 1%. And this is just a new kind of creative idea in the space, right? Lux watches. So I think it's interesting. It's a little bit of a diversification play, but they're giving out good percentages. Watches sold, 543. Total investors right now are 376. They have brought in $710,000 and they've paid out $219,000. And then through the partner program, they've paid out $57,000. So this is still new, right? This is still getting started. and it's been here for a while, and it's just been going day after day. So I really wanted to give a second to touch on it and talk about Lux watches. Interesting stuff, guys. K5NOX, we did just have that comment. Somebody said that they're not being paid, but it was paying this morning, and it seems to still be paying because I just checked on it. Right, this is 5% daily profit, up to 200% ROI, and you can get in for a minimum of $10. Right, so once again, you don't have to sell the farm. Hubis.io is another one. Hubis is a platform that allows investors to earn from lending to small and medium-sized businesses. This is the Hubis webpage. They say, we provide investors with the opportunity to invest in loans issued to small and medium-sized businesses and earn income from interest on loans. We provide businesses with the opportunity to obtain the financing necessary for business development and expand their capabilities. And they're doing this on the blockchain. They're doing it with crypto. And when you put in an investment, they pay 0.55% per day. Okay, so calculate your profit from 0.5% to 5% daily. And you guys can check out Hubis if you're interested in that. There's a link to that in my hype section of the description. ZenX AI. This is an AI trading bot. This has been something that people have been interested in. It's a starter bot, 1.2% for 20 days, and you can get in for as low as $25. If you want to get the higher paying bots, there's one that does 1.7% for 30 days, but you got to come in at 500. There's another one that does 2.2% for 40 days, but you have to come in at 2,500. Crypto trading, crypto bots, AI, right? This HYIP, right? 1.2% a day for 20 days, right? It's ZenX AI, and it's getting a little bit of traction out there, guys. So definitely wanted to let you know that that's going on. Also, I want to let you know about Xenix Ltd. This is a new one. This is the first time I'm talking about it. You've got a plan that does 5% daily for 90 days. Minimum to get in, $10, right? $10. 5% daily for 90 days, minimum to get in, $10. All right. This is Xenix. Xeonixx, link in the description. You have a 7% daily for 90 days, but now they're starting to try to get the big money. So word to the wise, I would go with the 5%. 7%, you got to come in at 1,000, 9%, 2,000, 2.3%. Oh, they also have an hourly one, right? Watch out. 2.3% every hour, but the minimum on that is only $50. They also have a 105% after 1 day for $100, 120% after 3 days for $500, 140% after 7 days for $1,000, and 200% after 15 days for $2,000. Okay, so you would some of these are going to be riskier than others, right? Buyer beware. And that's the Xenix platform. It's brand new. It literally just came out yesterday, right? And that's why I wanted to bring it to you here first at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Last but not least, in the hype space, we have a new one called GrowBit. Maximize returns with GrowBit's smart lending. Lend crypto, earn big, partnering with top leaders. GrowBit.io turns your crypto into constant gains. Start now and see your investments flourish. So what are they all about, right? Join the new wave of crypto lending at GrowBit. Up to 5% affiliate commission, up to 225% total return. GrowBit is a visionary fintech startup which has forged partnerships with leading credit companies to revolutionize lending. By offering crypto loans alongside traditional fiat, we enable our investors to secure a robust ROI as we expand the frontiers of digital finance. GrowBit advantages: there's diverse investment plans, simple lending solutions, and they have a GrowBit ecosystem. What GrowBit brings to the table: strategy consulting, financial advisory, affiliate and marketing, investment growth, instant withdrawals, 24/7 support. They're going to get into a little bit of the roadmap, but let's get into the sauce, right? Let's talk about the investment plans. You have a basic plan that gives you 8.5% a day for 15 calendar days, and you can get in as low as $15. That's 1.5. 8.5% a day for 15 days. You could get in for $15. then you can do, and if you want, you can do a 5.5% for 30 days or a 5% for 45 days. And the minimum is always $15, right? It's just one of those things. It's like, hey, maybe I'll take $15 and check it out, see what happens, right? And that's the newest one in the hype space. It's called GrowBit. All the hypes are linked in my description, guys. So make sure that you check those out if you haven't done so. $15 here, $10 there, $20. I mean, you know what I mean? Am I making sense here? And then if one of them hits, hey, boom, it hit. Just an idea. Here's the platforms that are paying right now. Astoria, paying. Lux Watches, paying. K5NOX, paying. All Money Mania, paying. Hubus, paying. ZenXAI, paying. Valticor, paying. Xenix, paying. And GrowBit, paying, baby. They're all paying as of today. December 29th, 2023. They're all paying. Right? I don't know what they're going to be doing tomorrow, but I know what they're doing today. All right? Let's talk about it. All right, guys, we are getting into the sauce, right? We're getting into the sauce, guys. And you heard it here first at the Unlimited Freedom Network. We're going to get into that GS Pro update, right? The GS Partners, comeback or whatever, supposed comeback. And yeah, guys. And then after that, we're going to get into episode 2 of Novatech. And we're going to go back to the very, very beginning of when Novatech first came out. It should be really interesting. So GS Pro Investor Alert, fraud warning from Arizona. Once again, guys, just happened yesterday. So hit the like button because nobody else is bringing you the same kind of sauce that I'm bringing you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network with receipts. So hit the like button, right? The orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce that you're just not getting anywhere else, guys. This just dropped. Once again, GS Pro Investor Alert fraud warning from Arizona. Let's talk about it. GS Pro has received a fraud warning from Arizona. As per the Arizona Corporation Commission's December 27th investor alert, about an ongoing crypto scheme. Would you like the link? There you go, because I'm not just talking out of my mind. I'm not just making this stuff up. Go to the chat. There's the link. It's there in the chat. Here is a little snapshot from that. Upon information and belief, the commission asserts that the respondents, GS Pro, may be offering the same unregistered and fraudulent investment opportunities through a new entity called GS Pro and or GS Digital Partners, LLC. If so, the respondents' actions would be a violation of the commission's orders. Now, the commission's orders refer, guys, to an earlier November 16th securities fraud cease and desist that was issued to GS Partners. Would you like the order? Yeah. There you go. So this is a follow-up on that previous order. Now, earlier this month, GS Partners rebranded to GS Pro, guys, following an avalanche of regulatory fraud warnings from 11 U.S. states, Canada, South Africa, and Australia. So once again, GS Partners rebranded after fraud warnings from 11 states, 11, Canada, South Africa, and Australia. right? A few days after, GS Pro announced it was terminating all U.S. investor accounts. Terminating the accounts, trying to get out of trouble, right? And they are karma is coming to bite these people because these are the people that were suing everybody and their mom, taking everybody to court, right? Threatening, issuing threats, lawsuits. Now it's all coming home to roost, isn't it? So the same type of crap that you were doing to other people is now coming down on you. How does it feel? How does it feel? The same bird crap that you were pooping all over other people is now falling on your head. And it's wet and juicy. How does it feel? How does it feel? Doesn't feel too good, does it? A few days after the reboot, GS Pro announced it was terminating all U.S. investor accounts. The status of the funds invested into GS Partners and GS Pro remains unknown. Mishfat Enterprises will let us know if she gets her pay. I hope that you do. GS Pro operates through GS Digital Partners LLC, another shell company registered in Georgia, the country of Georgia. Right? So they think they can start this shell country and, just continue, but obviously that's not going to work. GS Pro and the owner, Joseph HYIP, originally from Croatia, is believed to hold a German passport and to be hiding out in Dubai. He made an appearance on the company's call, the corporate call on Monday, the 18th of December. And I'm just going to see, guys. I don't know if I can do this. Dang it. Maybe I can save as. No. I wish I could show you guys this photo. Anyway, he's not looking very good. Let's just leave it at that. And it was just before they terminated all the U.S. investor accounts, right? So after they did that, there's been no further public announcements. The next corporate call is supposed to be on January 16th. We'll see what happens with that. And the AAC advises that they wish to speak to investors who have given money to GS Partners entities, including GS Pro. Right? So they are actively going after GS Pro, right? In the state of Arizona. Right? Now, that's just one state now. But you're getting it first here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, because once the news breaks, you're going to get the news from the Unlimited Freedom Network, right? Your one-stop shop, for the sauce. Sometimes you need a little sauce just to spark up your day a little bit. Something that tastes a little spicy, just to give you the spark for the day. And you're getting that sauce. Nobody else is breaking this news except the Unlimited Freedom Network right now, guys. You have to understand. Now, we are going to transition, and this is episode 2 in the Novatech FX saga. We left off in talking about AWS mining and when they collapsed and promised that they were going to reboot in Dubai. Now, that occurred in April of 2019. Now, we had seen that AWS mining had a couple of high-powered salespeople on their team named Cynthia and Eddie Petian. Now, in April of 2019, the rug pull happens. AWS mining is gone, and they say that they're migrating to Dubai, but they never came back, as we now know. Fast forward to August 2019. And all of a sudden, a new website comes on the horizon. 2 months. Oh, no, so April, May, June, July. So 3 or 4 months. 4 months after AWS mining goes away and people lose large sums of money in this AWS mining. They think maybe it'll come back, maybe it won't. They're supposed to reboot in Dubai. 4 months go by, and all of a sudden, a new website comes out. A new website comes on the horizon. And that website is NovatechFX.io. Registered June 17th, 2019. 2 months after the rug of AWS mining. On June 17th, 2019, a new website with a supposed N-Tech trading bot. Does anybody remember that? Has anybody heard that? Does anybody go back that far? Because when they first came out, they said that they had a trading bot, not 5 traders, not their own traders trading in-house. No, they had a bot named N-Tech. Sauce. This is the breakdown. This is the secret sauce. This is what really happened when Novatech first emerged on the scene. They claimed that they had an N-Tech trading bot. And they were registered as NovatechFX.io on June 17th, 2019. And the only owner listed at that time was Novatech Ltd. with an address in Vatican City. Vatican City, ladies and gentlemen, in Italy. Vatican City is its own country in Italy. It's the Catholic capital of the world. It's where the Pope lives. Vatican City is where this company was originally registered. So we've got that they were originally registered in Vatican City, and they had an N-Tech trading bot, supposedly. Now, on the website, Novatech also said they were registered in the USA, the British Virgin Islands, and Estonia. However, no specific details were provided. Once it came out, it took a while to gain traction. So even though they came out, they registered in June of 2019. There was only a few people involved at first, right? It didn't, it's just like a new crypto platform that comes out. It didn't gain traction right away, but something interesting was happening. A new kind of person was being presented Novatech. And that kind of person is a person who had no previous experience in crypto. Being told, right, being presented that this Novatech FX with this trading bot was getting an average of 3% a week, and that would compound over time. And that many people were told it was a safe and secure hedge fund, right? Many people were told that and bought into that and believed that. Now, this is where the shadiness comes in my opinion, because I don't think anybody should have been, I don't think it ever should have been said that this is going to be this safe hedge fund that's going to allow you to put your crypto in for 5 or 10 years and become a millionaire. But that's what was being said. That's what the promoters out there were saying. And I think it should have been positioned much differently than that. It should have been, hey, this is a crypto platform, a risky, unregulated crypto platform. But that's not, unfortunately, that's not how it was presented, was it? And they brought in a lot of people who hadn't known about crypto before, didn't know what they were getting themselves into. So the year 2019, the rest of the year went by. The year 2020 went by. People are starting to sign up, and we have now coming onto the scene the person who leads NovatechFX.com because they had to abandon their IO domain. It was NovatechFX.io, but for whatever reason, they had to change domains, right? And why would that be? Because the web host doesn't trust the company and doesn't want to get in trouble, so they kick them off of the domain. It's happened a million times, right? I mean, this what QP said that happened to them, but it really isn't. But in this case, they got booted off the domain and had to start a new domain. That's what happens. So a lot of times, guys, when a crypto platform comes out, they have to get registered somewhere. They got to get on a server, and they've got to get a domain or a web host, right? And a lot of times with the domains and the web hosts, if they think that the company is like shady or might be a scam or something like that, a lot of times the web host will decline to give you a domain, right? And it looks like that's what happened in this scenario. So they switched over to NovatechFX.com. And that's when we get Cynthia Petion showing up once again. Remember, the HYIP salesperson, the Petions from AWS Mining, have showed up again now. And Cynthia Petion is now, perhaps for the first time, styling herself as a reverend. Okay? And took ownership of Novatech at this time. Now, she was the owner. Eddie was the owner. We know that. But she actually came out publicly and said, I am the owner of this. The Reverend CEO is now on the scene. And she says, and I quote, when we developed Novatech Ltd, this is Cynthia speaking, we decided on two things. First, we resolved that our program would be affordable to join and available to anyone who wanted to participate. Second, we committed to providing people with the tools and skills training they need to be successful. So the top earners from the AWS mining company have now started their own company. And they're going to do it better, right? They're going to do it better than AWS mining did it, right? Their company is going to save all the people who lost money in AWS mining. Which, remember, AWS mining collapsed in 2019, and Novatech came out a couple months later. Leaning into religion, Cynthia Petion marketed herself as the Reverend CEO. And Eddie Petion, who served as AWS Mining's executive president, cites himself as Novatech's chief operating officer. When Novatech came out, they were offering different packages, a builder package, bronze package, silver package, gold package, platinum package, VIP, president. We remember all of this, right? And you would have to pay this $25 a month service fee until you made VIP, and then the service fee would be waived. So once you got up to $25K, your $25 a month service fee would be waived. They also had a very, very lucrative compensation plan, right? Where they let people not only earn on people's commissions from what they deposited, but they would also earn a matching bonus from other people's ROI. So the money was pouring in. I mean, large sums of money pouring in, unseen. And when they first came out, they said that they got their revenue via the N-Tech trading bot, which supposedly traded in Forex and cryptocurrency. Here's a take from a quote from their website when they first came out. Our sophisticated AI robots suggest solutions to find profitable trades even in the most unstable markets, intelligently maximizing trading opportunities and reducing the possibility of losses without human intervention. Now, later they changed that, guys, but this is what they said they were doing when they first came out. And no evidence of this N-Tech bot ever existed. And they didn't show the trades either that this bot was supposedly making. Now, we know that in later years, Novatech claimed that when they first came out, they showed the trades, but they had to stop doing it because everybody was micromanaging what they were doing, which we see that is just a false statement, right? That never happened. See, first they styled themselves as having this trading bot, this N-Tech thing. And at first, Cynthia and Eddie, they didn't come out as the owners. It was anonymous when it first came out. Once it started to gain traction, out comes the Reverend CEO. Now, have we ever heard of her being a reverend before that point? Publicly? No. Now, did she consider herself that, or was that a thing before? That's up for speculation, right? That's up for debate, right? That's up to the people who knew her back then. But we know that she styled herself as the Reverend CEO, and should I get into it, right? Or should we save it for next week's episode? Well, let's just say they targeted a different type of investor, and they tapped a market that maybe had gone untapped until that point. We will talk about that market on episode 3 of this Novatech saga, this Novatech deep dive. So make sure that you go back and listen to episode 1. Make sure that you listen to episode 2 that we just completed, and get ready, because we're going to be talking about next week. We're going to be talking about the business model that caused Novatech to explode here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Take care, guys. We'll see you on the next one.